He's the dude who wrote Winnie the Pooh and When We Were Very Young. I just love his writing so much. And don't you think it goes with my channel? Innocence. ASMR. You can go to sleep. I'm just reading you calming little tidbits of poetry. Maybe with some commentary in there. Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Truisms. Some people care too much. I think that's called love. You can't just stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. Weeds are flowers too, once you get to know them. I don't know about you, but I've been known to bring in vases full of dandelions. I may have been a problem child. It's more fun to talk with someone who doesn't use long, difficult words, but rather short, easy words like, "What about lunch?" I think we dream so that we don't have to be apart for so long. If we're in each other's dreams, we can be together all the time. I knew when I met you, an adventure was going to happen. All of you, all y'all out there. Sometimes, said Pooh, the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. I can vouch for that. I have a penchant for chihuahuas. Tiny little chihuahuas. Promise me you'll never forget me, because if I thought you would, I'd never leave. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Rivers know this. There's no hurry. We shall get there someday. One of the advantages of being disorganized is that one is always having surprising discoveries. That's a healthy way of looking at it. What day is it? It's today, squeaked Piglet. My favorite day, said Pooh. If the person you are talking to doesn't appear to be listening, be patient. simply be that he has a small piece of fluff in his ear. I used to believe in forever, but forever's too good to be true. I'm not lost, for I know where I am. But, however, where I am may be lost. Ooh, that one kinda hurts. The things that make me different are the things that make me. Some people talk to animals. Not many listen, though. That's the problem. Did you ever stop to think and forget to start again? Yeah. I could make a commentary on that, but I won't. I don't feel very much like Pooh today, said Pooh. There, said Piglet. I'll bring you tea and honey until you do. Oh, Tigger, where are your manners? I don't know, but I bet they're having more fun than I am. Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude. Sometimes, if you stand on the bottom rail of a bridge and lean over to watch the river slipping slowly away beneath you, you will suddenly know everything there is to be known. Sometimes. Don't underestimate the value of doing nothing, of just going along, listening to all the things you can't hear, and not bothering. I wonder what Piglet is doing, thought Pooh. I wish I were there to be doing it too. If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever. Friendship, said Christopher Robin, is a very comforting thing to have. Think, think, think. A quotation is a handy thing to have about saving one the trouble of thinking for oneself. Always a laborious business. A bear, however hard he tries, grows tubby without exercise. Think it over, think it under. What I say is that if a man really likes potatoes, he must be a pretty decent sort of fellow. Nobody can be uncheered with a balloon. I did know once, only I've sort of forgotten. Oh, so many stories of my life wrapped up in that quote. "Hello, Rabbit," he said, "is that you?" "Let's pretend it isn't," said Rabbit, "and see what happens." Pay attention to where you are going, because without meaning, you might get nowhere. She turned to the sunlight and shook her yellow head and whispered to her neighbor, "Winter is dead." "I don't see much sense in that," said Rabbit. "No," said Pooh humbly, "there isn't, but there was going to be when I began it. It's just that something happened to it along the way." "Pooh," said Rabbit kindly, "you haven't any brain." "I know," said Pooh humbly. "I was walking along, looking for somebody, and then suddenly I wasn't anymore." Sounds like the rapture. "My spelling is wobbly. It's good spelling, but it wobbles, and the letters get in the wrong places." You can't help respecting anybody who can spell Tuesday, even if he doesn't spell it right, but spelling isn't everything. There are days when spelling Tuesday simply doesn't count. I do remember, and then when I try to remember, I forget. We will be friends until forever. Just you wait and see. I'll leave you with that one. I hope that you have a good sleep with many cheery thoughts in your brain.